Alright guys, so this is Lord Liar, we're back, and this is the part 10 of the sequence. Make sure you're following, and also guys, this one's really long, so I'm just gonna jump right at it, because it's really long, so make sure you follow everything sequentially. So, interaction, this is the hardest part. You'll more likely face token resistance as well as frame battles, and like what the PoE coaches make it seem, most coaches will leave it vague and have no sequence on how to do this. So most coaches will say, well, just be a man, bro. Like go to your room and just be a man. Like they won't tell you how to do this, and much less they won't tell you how does the sequence go usually. So I've done a lot of careful studies, talking to natural friends, and talking to some peer coaches friends like Cassie Sinatra, my good friend Hugo. Like, and we've done this a lot and figured out, okay, this is what will work, you know. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. By the way, so frame battles, and this is unavoidable, and token resistance, like 50% chance you'll face this. So when it comes to frame battles, I would say stay calm, remain in your seat. Honestly, this is important. Don't go to the bathroom or get drinks. Each time you're standing up, you're losing big time, and maintain eye contact. Honestly, guys, if you're standing up, it's over. Like you stand up once, you're like halfway lost. Then you stand up another time, you lose. That girl will leave, and even if she won't leave right away, she'll tell you, oh, I have to go eventually. Like, don't move around, don't stand up. You guys are already losing if you're doing this. And then that girl might insult you or tease you a lot, but brush it off as token resistance. So something that happens as well, and no coach will ever talk about this, is like the girl might say, oh, are you a real man? Like, why should I hook up with you? All this stuff. And then she might even get aggressive and stuff like that. Not aggressive, but you know, like she might start like making fun of you or teasing you, stuff like that, to see how congruent you are. But I just laugh it off. And many coaches have all these theories like female psychology and all this stuff, but it's a huge kind of worms rabbit hole to try to figure it all out. So I would say she's just testing you, and just focus on the solution, which is straightforward. It's just to like brush it off and like laugh it off, or even ignore it and just say, oh, if she says, oh, you're too eager for wanting to have sex. For instance, a girl came to my hotel room. She was in the bed. We started making out, and she said, "Oh, you're just too eager." And then she was like, "I'll just leave and stuff." So just reframing and saying, "No, you're the one who's too eager." And this might help just to be a little funny, but don't overdo it, because then like the optimal coach, he'll say, "Yeah, bro, like you're supposed to say all these witty lines and all this stuff," but then like you might screw it up. Like it's like, "Oh, he's so weird," and then leave anyway. So just be like, try to start communicate this, that no, I'm just having fun and I'm just want to have a fun time with you, and no big deal, you know. One thing I noticed about PUA is that the theories explain why something happens are elements, but our solutions are usually straightforward and can be simplified. So I would just say stuff like former mentors have taught me this, like, I'm not non-judgmental guy. I want to see where this goes. Like, it's no big deal. I just want to see where things go, and just honestly, another line that has helped me most is, let's not think too much about this and enjoy the moment. So think about this, guys. Think about this for a minute. So yeah, you say like, I'm non-judgmental, and then let's not think too much and enjoy that moment. And this has worked most of the time. Like the girl needs to know that this is who you are, and you just want to enjoy your time with her. I believe that many naturals already saying this, only that they do it more smoothly, but they're sub-communicating the same idea. And many coaches also, the same thing. Like many coaches and many people in the community are just trying to emulate the alphas and focus on, how do I say this smoothly, instead of just, how do I say the same thing but simplified. And I notice what works the most is just say, hey, let's just not think about this, you know, like turn off her quote-unquote logical mind and just have her wild adventurous side come out, you know. Like you can do this through music as well. Oh, let's just enjoy the music. Like, why are we thinking so much? And this honestly works, and I would just stick with that. And then like something else, guys. So if she really won't hook up with you that night, let her sleep in your bed, and then try again in the morning. I've done this a bunch of times. It's smarter to let it go and stay and continue in the morning. So something else, guys, like don't be like be persistent, but then learn how to like back down and say, okay, I'm done with this for the day. Because sometimes the girl really won't hook up with you that night. So then what I just say is like, oh yeah, just stay over that night, and then she just stays and sleep over, and I try again in the morning. I've done this 2-3 times, and then like the girl in the morning, she's much more eager, you know, like she'll start getting sexual and stuff like that. Like this does work, guys. Like if you approach it that way. But if you're like very persistent, like you might scare her off or stuff like that, you know. Honestly, like, but it just won't happen, you know. Like one thing is like I got naked, then this girl got naked, like an ex-girlfriend of mine, and then I just like cuddle her, and then like she just didn't want to do anything sexual, so I just let it go, and it worked, you know. So if it doesn't work, like make sure she stays though, because she just gets used to that familiarity of being in your bed. And some people might find this the weirdest part, like why would that make a difference? But I do think it's a difference, because one time I let a girl stay in my living room, then she always stayed there. Well, all the girls that stay in my bed, like they just got used to just being in the bed, you know, and then gives you opportunity to escalate again in the morning or again. So now this is where the fans begin. So this is where we left off last week. Tell the girl, hey, can I kiss you real quick? And if it works, now all the talking stuff is if it doesn't work. But now if it works, well, assuming it works, you start making out. Now this is your green light to start taking off your clothes. It's unlike in the movies where both the guy and the girl are overcome by passion, and Stranger Things that this as well. It's more like you need to take almost all your clothes off first, maybe leave your boxers, and then gradually get the girl to undress. Honestly, don't think that the girl will be shocked by seeing you naked. A lot of girls have seen me almost naked and enjoyed it, and female friends as well. So guys, this is something big that okay, you tell the girl, hey, can I kiss you real quick? She says yes. Then you guys start making out. Then you should start taking your clothes off, because like no girl's gonna say, oh, maybe we should have sex now. You should just do it. You know, if you're making out with a girl, it doesn't work like in Stranger Things, where the guy is just given a lot of chances to mess up, and then, hey, let's continue next time. Let's continue next time. Like the girl's like, okay, you messed up, then it's over. You know, like I think nowadays, like most girls are like if you messed up, it's over. You know, especially like I guess like quote unquote Western girls and all this stuff. You know, like they're not gonna give you like a psycho chest. Oh, it's cool, bro. Like yes, we'll do it again. If she sleeps in your bed, okay. But if not, like honestly, it's over if you don't move forward. So honestly, don't think the girl will show by seeing you naked. A lot of girls have seen me almost naked and enjoy it. Yeah, like a lot of girls, and it's a whole female gaze. They're like, oh, it's cool, like he's naked, whatever, you know. There's another psychological block that you need to overcome. In fact, an ex-girlfriend praised me that I slept naked. So again, guys, this is a huge thing. Coaches won't tell you this. Hollywood won't tell you this. The movies won't tell you this, that you need to take a lot of initiative, take your clothes, and then maybe just stay in your boxers, and then, okay guys, so blowjob already heard out, the moment of truth. Alright guys, if you make it all the way here, like, I think 60% chance you're having sex at night. So I feel this might be the hardest for you as it was for me, but I know that this is the only way moving forward. If you make it this far, well done. The same closest apply it, but you need to take initiative. Don't be self-conscious about her seeing your penis and pull it out. So this is super controversial, and then like, since it, like some prudes might be like, oh dude, what's going on now? What's going on? So, but honestly, like it's the only way. Like you have to pull out your penis, you know, like, and just have it out. You know, in mine, it's an extra arm you have, and this is the best. If a girl's already making out with you, that means she's comfortable around you, especially if she's in a room, in your room alone, you know, I mean, what else can, you know, what else can you expect? Don't think she'll storm out and leave, and that's what I feared at first. Like, oh, what if she storms out and leave? But that's also what happened to me in Approach Society. Oh, what if she storms out and leave? You know, eventually, like, you'll see that she's just comfortable, like, being around you naked. So you have to take it out. I talked with some very experienced coaches and natural friends, and they all agree on this point. Then I asked her, hey, can you please give me a blowjob? If your penis is visible and erect, she'll do it. This shocked me at first. However, each time I asked and didn't have my penis out, it didn't work. So, however, when it was out, she started going at it. So, music might be extra help. Honestly, it's all about you taking initiative and not being self-conscious. So, guys, this is hard. I know, like, for me, it was super hard because there's so much conditioning and stuff, but it's the only way, you know, like, it might be the only way, honestly. Like, I haven't found a different way, so just get naked and ask her, hey, can you please give me a blowjob? And 50% chance she'll say yes, but make sure she's comfortable with you first. And all the prudes and haters, like, look, this girl is in his room, they are making out. What more can you expect now? Do you want him to also ask permission to get naked? Like, honestly, like, just go for it. Some girls will not give you a blowjob and instead ask you to eat her pussy. Like, this happens to me as well. And like, I know I don't use lewd language in this channel, but what else can I say? Like, it's just how the language is. Honestly, it depends on the girl. I asked girls who did not want me to give me blowjobs, but wanted me to eat them out, and also other girls who did not want you to eat her out, but will give you a blowjob right away. In fact, some girls will give you blowjobs but not sex. It's all about being a good listener and paying attention. So guys, there's so many combinations or permutations that happen that what you need to do is get naked, ask the girl for a blowjob. If she says no, then ask her if you can eat her out. If she might 50% chance she agrees to one of those. And then regardless of what happens next, the next step is finger her. So either way, blowjob, eating her out, you definitely have to do this to her. You need to have access, quote unquote, and this is like a social media blueprint, but I didn't take like these ideas from there, but like term for her pussy. Otherwise, she might give you a blowjob or let you eat her out and then leave. And this can definitely happen. It's crazy, but it has happened, honestly. Like, where a girl just gave me a blowjob and it's like, oh, okay, I just have to go now. However, if you start fingering, and I've confirmed with so many people, like, yeah, fingering, like, 100%. Like, once you finger her, like, it's a done deal. It'll be completely different. She'll have her legs open. And start finger her with 2 fingers, then 3. Honestly, some friends think that if your finger her is over, you're winning. Honestly, I would say that make sure that you're putting at least 3 fingers, they right, like the size of your penis. If a girl's letting herself be fingered, then it's a great sign that you're ready to move to the next step. So yeah, guys, so we're running short of time, so I'm just gonna go and continue. So put it in. Here it is. Once you finger that girl and she has her legs open, the next step is for you to put your erect penis inside her pussy. Honestly, at this point, I found almost no resistance. If you're fingering a girl and she makes her leg open, just go ahead and do it. Make sure you put on your condom. Safe sex, guys, is important. So I remember I was fingering my ex-girlfriend, then I turned her around and put her doggy style, and then put my erect penis inside her. I would start trusting and then have sex. Honestly, guys, if you make it here, that's it. Like, you're winning. Congratulations. If you reach this point, you've won the game. And or you just won a match, but I will talk about it later. But like, I'll just assume you won the game. Well done, guys. So just think about all that I've said now, so as I said, like, some girls might give you a blowjob, others might let you eat them out, others won't do either of them, but at some point she'll let you finger her. That's when you finger her with 3 hands, like 3 fingers. And then after you've done that and she has her leg open, like, you just put your erect penis inside of her. And that's it. Like, you won. And this is like the Evangelion ending where, like, Shinji wins, stuff like that. Like, so many anime references. Anyway, guys, congratulations. What's important is you take initiative. You're the one moving things forward. The community is stuck on idealizing alpha male behavior and posturing to other guys. They fail to see that many guys are getting laid already by taking initiative. It's like trying to be a genius, supposed to being a guy who does his homework and gets the job done. I would say that you should escalate 70% of the time, and then the girl will do 30%. So, alright, guys, ignore the community. Like, most of the guys, like, it's all posturing to them. Like, they're just trying to, like, get validation from other guys and stuff like that. Like, they're not trying to have sex, like. But anyway, we are trying to have sex. Like, I'm trying to have sex. I'm sure you guys as well. So, like, let's just recap, guys, because we're running out of time. So once you're making out, like, to me, it's just a green light to take your clothes off. Because most girls, like, female friends as well, like, they don't care. They've seen me naked and stuff like that. So make out. Then blow your or eating her out. You have to be a good listener. It will just depend on what she wants. And I just go with that. Then finger her. And then just put it in. And that's it. And alright, guys, so tomorrow we'll continue, not tomorrow, but like a few days from now we'll continue. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, like, I want you guys like this guy on Stranger Things, just kissing the girl. All right, thank you guys. Take care.